Welcome to episode number 7 of Home with the Show 21 Postseason Series, and today we're going to be playing Game 3 of the ALCS between the White Sox, between the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. The White Sox lead the ALCS 2 games in a best-of-7 series. Game 3 is in Toronto, and realize that they're still not playing in Toronto. They're playing in Buffalo, I think. Yeah, because I think they started the year at the spring training facility for the regular season, and now they're in Buffalo, like they were last year. Unfortunately, but border's still not open. Although there's it's a little different for the NHL playoffs, which the Canadians are now in the Stanley Cup final. But I'm rooting for the Lightning because I don't want the Canadians to win. They knocked out the Golden Knights, which is, I think, well, it is my second favorite team. First, my favorite team is Dallas Stars. You probably know that because I have a Dallas Stars franchise in NHL 21. But aside from that, we're not playing in Buffalo. Here, they're not the Buffalo Blue Jays. They're the Toronto Blue Jays. Lucas Giolito and Robbie Ray. It's Lucas Giolito versus Robbie Ray. Both of them are 1-0 with no ERAs. That means in their first and only start in the postseason, they did no earned runs. Robbie Ray pitched game 1 of the division series against the Red Sox. They shut the Red Sox out 3-0. And then if I remember right, then let's go over to the White Sox quick. Giolito pitched game 2, right? Yeah, pitched game 2 of the ALDS against the Angels, where they won 1-0, and then won that series 3-1, and then the Blue Jays ended up sweeping the Red Sox, who were the first seed in the American League. They beat the Twins in the wildcard game and then swept the Blue Jays, but now they're down 2-0 over the White Sox in the ALCS. Best 7 series in 3, Game 4, and Game 5. If there's a Game 5, will be all in Toronto. It's, like I said, Robbie Ray versus Lucas Giolito. Robbie Ray pitched 6 innings, no strikeouts, no earned runs, or no ERA, no strikeouts. Pitched 6 innings, he's 1-0. Giolito, 2 strikeouts, no ERA, pitched 8 innings, and he's 1-0. So, and then over in the NLCS, which shut that quickly. Sorry, it's really bright. Giants won Game 1 and Game 2. Giants won Game 1, 2-1 in 19 innings. Yes, 19 innings. And then the Giants won Game 2, 2-1, but a 9 innings, not 19 innings. Close game at the end. It was 2-0 Giants going in the bottom of the 9. Cubs got 3 straight 2-out singles, and Alex Wood, it was 1 out away from a complete game shutout. And 2 singles, stayed down out of the game. That's that game. Jake Medina, closer, gave up a run, which was charged to Wood, and then so it's 2-1, runs out towards 2 outs, and then that's a died out Baez. Then it's like a dive and play by Brandon Belt. He dove to his right, knocked the ball down, flipped it to Medina, and they won. So both league championship series are 2-0 in favor of the White Sox and 2-0 in favor of the Giants. Let's end the Game 3 of the ALCS right now. Well, I have to do that. Yeah, I have to do all this stuff. Remember, the home team's always the gold controller, and the road team's always the blue controller. No exceptions here in postseason. So, yeah, why not? Do I wear the blue ones or the red ones? Let's wear the blue ones, because that was the default. They just decided that on, so yeah. Alternate 1 uniforms for the Blue Jays, road uniforms for the White Sox. I like the blue. I like the red too, because after the Blue Jays won in the last episode of my Director Attention for Edition franchise series, which was the last video on this channel. I'll be able to set video in the description below. Rogers Center holds 49,282, opened in 1989. Broadcast, Twitch counts on, shot the roof. But the only thing I actually filmed here, which is the launcher, and I had it closed, but why not? Let's have it open. Cloud cover clear skies. It's only gonna be like Canada, late October or mid-October. It'll probably be 60s. I'm not, well, something like that maybe. I'm not sure, but yeah. Righty versus lefty, 85 versus 79. Giolito's a righty. I don't think I'll change anything here. Toledo's the only person, and he's been at 0.95. That's the one person that concerns me, but no, I'm gonna leave him in. If it was maybe a lefty, I probably wouldn't, but because it's a right end, I'll leave him in. And then over here, the facing a lefty, but the only person that's a lefty is Adam Ethan, but I don't think he played, and one of the days he didn't play. I put Hamilton in, but I don't leave everyone in. So, Collins, why not? No, the lefty, so I'll put him in eventually. Mendit, Hamilton, Mendit. Yeah, I'm not changing it. I'm not gonna change anything. Let's end the game right now. I turned Twitch. I think I turned Twitch channels on, did I? I think I did. Hopefully. But if not, then that's not the end of the world. And if I didn't, it's by accident. We are here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario, Canada for Game 3 of the 2021 ALCS between the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. There's the series, or tower, I don't know what that tower is called, I forgot, but you can see it with the roof open. Hi there everybody, Vinny James 242, aka Man Dave, welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball here on the show. It's Game 3 of the ALCS, best of 7 series, and the White Sox lead the series 2 games to 9 as they won Game 1, 4-1, and they won Game 2, 2-0. Both of those games were in Chicago as the series shifts to Toronto for Game 3, Game 4, and Game 5. If there is a Game 5. So that'll definitely be Game 3 and 4. There'll be a Game 5 if the Blue Jays can win this game. Yeah, if you don't win this game, the series is not over, but a 3-0 comeback's only happened like once in MLB history. Game 3 between the White Sox and the Blue Jays comes your way next. Look at the size difference right there. Jeez. Robbie Ray, one starter in the postseason, which was Game 1 of the ALDS. Got the win. They got no runs or no earned runs. His pitch hits in. They have 11 hits though, 2.17 WHIP, 2 walks, no strikeouts. But in that game, and the Red Sox had like 15 hits, but they still got shut out. It's forcing fastball slider, knuckle curve, 2-seam fastball, and a changeup. Here's Anderson as we're on your way from Rogers Centre. 2 counts are on, by the way. 2-1 count. Line drive. It's a good start for the Sox. Single for Anderson. And no one was covering. Would have been safe anyways, but White Sox start Game 3 with a bang. Single for Anderson. And here's Montreal is really struggling in the postseason. Been 0-40. Ground ball could be 2. It's like only done a 1 because if you turn around and throw it, it could be safe or the ball gets thrown away. So he did the shirt at first base. Runner sent it 1 out. And here's starting lineup for the Chicago White Sox: Tim Anderson, Nick Montreal, Juan Moncada, Jose Abreu, Anna Meaton, Iman Mercedes at DH, Yasmani Grandal batted 246, 848 OPS last season. I believe that meant 2020, I think. Andrew Vaughn and Luis Garcia. Something that shows 2019 for some reason, like it did for Abreu for like Game 1 or something. I don't know. Here's Moncada, 2-1 count. That's a fly ball right field. He's doing a tad. It's caught by Hernandez. The runner is tagged in. Throw is cut off by the center baseman, then thrown to the third baseman. It's not in time. Runner at third, 2 outs. Here's Abreu. It was not 2021 AL All-Star because 2021 has not happened yet. In real life, All-Star Day, which is in Colorado. Or Denver. 1-1 count to Abreu. That's a tapper. Fielded by Ray, and the White Sox trying to run at third base. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and runner left for the White Sox. Blue Jays coming to bat, no score in Game 3. Lucas Giolito, 1 starter in the postseason, which is Game 2 of the ALDS. Got the win. They got no runs or no earned runs. 8 innings pitched, 6 hits, 0.75 WHIP, no walks to strikeouts. And they won that game 1-0. It's an RBI ground by, I believe, Adam Eaton, if I remember right. But it was an RBI ground. I believe it was Adam Eaton. Here's Simeon's been at 464. And at the line drive where no one was, shift was on. And now we go all the way to the wall by the 328 sign. And Simeon is in with a double. I mean, he's really doing well. Here's Bo Bichette. I just said it right. 4-seam fastball, circle change, slider, and twisted curve for Giolito. 2-2 down. And it's a ground ball right side. And a 360 ground ball. Runner will advance to third at 1 out. And here's the starting lineup for the Toronto Blue Jays. Marcus Semien, Bo Bichette, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who last season batted 272, 772 OPS. Taystar Hernandez, Ronald Tellez, DH. Randall Gritchett, Luis Gurriel Jr., Joe Panic, and Danny Jansen. Here we go. Runner 90 feet away. Here's Vlad. Infield's bat. Ground ball right to Abreu. The runner will score. It's RBI run for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and the Blue Jays in Game 3 break the ice. And here's Hernandez 400 average set down the Blue Jays here in the postseason. Shift is on. At the ground ball where no one was. It's situational hitting. Runner first 2 outs for the Jays in the first. Low throw by Ethan, but it was blocked by the body of Anderson. We won the batting title in 2019. Here's Tellez. He's been at 0.95. He has 2 hits in the postseason. I believe none in this series, and then was 1 in the wild card game and then 1 in the division series. That's all tap or shin, Yinin. Down to 1 that it's slower runner. And then it's over. The Blue Jays get 1 run on 2 hits? Yeah, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. The score after 1 inning play here in Game 3 is the Blue Jays 1 and the White Sox 0. Yeah, it was 2 hits. Here is Adam Eaton. Lefty versus lefty. Ground ball at the middle. Semien. 1 down. And here is the Blue Jays defense. Luis Gurriel Jr., Randall Gritchett, and Taystar Hernandez in the outfield. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Marcus Semien, Bo Bichette, and Joe Panic in the infield, and Jansen behind the plate. Danny Jansen behind the plate. And obviously, Robbie Bray on the mound. Former Diamondback, I believe. 1-0 talent. Round ball right side. That was Mercedes who was up, by the way. 2 down. The DH, which I think he had 1 at bat last year, and he got out. And here's the postseason bracket, as you can see how these teams got to where they are, and how the other series, the other league championship series is going. It's the Giants and the Cubs, and the Giants lead that series 2 games to none. And obviously, White Sox lead the series 2 games to none over the Blue Jays. Game 3 of the NLCS is tomorrow night in this game. Game 3 of the NLCS in this game is tomorrow night in San Francisco. So it's at 10:05 Eastern. 2-1 count to the Sochin and Tetcher Demanda ground ball Vlad. In and over. 1-2-3 to the White Sox. Minnow at 2. The score is 1-0. Blue Jays. There's Randall Gritchett. 6-7-8 due up for the Jays in the second. Foul ball 2-2. What? Is there any wind? I just want to see. It doesn't say there's any wind. No way. It's 31 degrees out. Honestly, it's Canada. That's why it was a good idea maybe to have the roof closed. There's no wind, but it's 31 degrees clear, so it's below freezing. That's probably why the default is to have the roof closed, but why not? It's not like you can't play baseball. It's not snowing. It's just below freezing. Foul ball. Now I know for future, probably for Game 4 and 5, obviously if there's a Game 5, the roof will probably be closed. Ground ball into the shift, little miscommunication. Anderson almost took the head off of Montreal. 1 down. He almost did, he ran right by him. 1 down. And here's the White Sox defense. Andrew Vaughn, Louis Garcia, and Adam in the outfield. Jose Abreu, Nick Montreal, Tim Anderson, and Juan Mercado in the infield. And Yasmani drawn out behind the plate. Oh my goodness, the guy batted up almost hit him in the head. The guy was swinging. Gurriel almost hit Hernandez in the head. Or Gritchett, I meant. Here we go. He's been at 348. Gurriel is. Foul ball 1-2. Round ball, fielded by Abreu. 2 down. Obviously, he won the AL MVP last season. It was only 60 games, but I don't know if I think he's injured or injured last night or today, or I'm not exactly sure. Or well, I forgot. Ground ball, shortstop. Throw to first is in time. And the 2, the score is still 1-up in Toronto. I'm filming this Tuesday night, but this is going up Wednesday. No. I'm filming this Sunday night, this is going up Monday. I don't know why I said Tuesday night. I'm filming this Sunday night, and this video is going up Monday. So, I just got hurt 2 games ago. He's not in the IL, but I'm not exactly sure. Here's Vaughn. Then 385 ground ball off the middle. Ground down by Bochette. Throw to first from the outfield. Grass got him 1 down. And here's Louis Garcia, who's bad at 105. 30th pitch coming. Top of the order to follow. 3-2 down. Line drive. Well, it did caught. And why did he jump? I hit R1, but I have R1 as jumping and diving, but then nevertheless, it's a double. I mean, I have R1, R1 for me. It's a good idea to have R1 for jumping and R2 for diving, but I have R1 for both, and for some reason, he jumped. It's a 50-50 chance which one I'll choose, because I have R1 for diving and jumping, which is kind of easier. And he might have got that one, he might not. Line drive to the right fielder, and this one he will catch, not diving or jumping. 2 down, the runner will not tag. There's Montreal, who's really struggling, but has a chance to tie the game with it to the outfield. Little tapper, and that's right at the Ray. And no arm done after a 1-out double. Middle of 3, the score is still 1-up in Toronto, here in Toronto. Here's Danny Jansen. Top here or follow. Shift is on. Line drive where no one was. Base hit. I did have those like red markers on the ball. That means a dive. Can't go back. And here's Marcus Semien Leonard. First nobody out. He's 1 for 1 in the game. And I said round ball back to Giolito. Throw to center for 1. Throw to first. Double play. Giolito, Anderson, Abreu double play. 1-3 double play, and there's 2 down. First double play of the game for either side. Here's Bo Bichet's 0 for 8 in the series. Round ball, make that 0 for 9. And the play on Montreal, and it's over. 1 hit by the Blue Jays was erased on double play. And the 3, 1-up in Toronto. Top 4. Here's Juan Moncada, 0 for 1, 30th pitch coming. Round ball, right side. Fielded by Vlad, throw to Ray, 1 down. And here's Abreu, 0 for 1 in the game, 1 for 9 with an RBI in the series. And line drive, hit well, will it stay fair? And that is a foul ball. 1 and 2, or still 1 and 2, I'm not sure what the count was before this, but that was barely foul, almost gone too. Ground ball to Vlad, then botched, but he throws it to Ray, 2 down. And here's Adam, he's 0 for 1 in the game, 1 for 5 with a RBI or a single and RBI in the series. Ground ball left side, throw to first by Bochette on the run, got him. 1-2-3 to the SOX, and they're still down 1-0 after 3.5 minutes to play here in Game 3. Here's Vlad, who's 0 for 1 with that RBI ground out. And ground ball, Anderson. And it's in time, 1 down. He was the one that the RBI ground out, right? Top pitch speed comparison, 94 miles per hour for Giolito, 93 miles per hour for Ray. So basically even, only 1 mile per hour difference. Here's Hernandez. Someone a swing and a miss. 94, forcing us 94, blew it right past him. He's 1 for 1, it's Hernandez, 2-2 count, shift is on. Another foul ball. Let's have a 12-6 third. 2-2 count. And he threw it in the dirt, got him. And Randolph to throw to first, 2 down. Hernandez is out, be a strikeout. First strikeout of the game for Giolito. 3rd of the postseason. Here's Tellez, 45th pitch. Fly ball, it's hit well, it won't be caught. That's only his 3rd hit of the postseason, and that is his first extra base hit of the postseason. And it's a 2-out double for Tellez. And then continues. Third hit of the postseason, first extra base hit of the postseason. That should start something. Wait, was it? Wait, I want to see. Was it when they scored in the first? Was that Vlad? I just want to see. Was it Vlad on that revenge round though? Because it was double, then 2, 3. Yeah, it was Vlad. Okay. Wait, what? Wait, what Vlad was it? Yeah, it was Vlad. Okay. Actually, I know. Oh, geez, I need to do that. Oh yeah, I just did the bot store. Yes, it was Vladimir Guerrero. Okay. Here, 2-10 the Dritchit after a double. Ground ball right to Giolito. And the 2-out double. No harm done after a 2-out double. And the 4 is score still. The Blue Jays 1 and the White Sox 0. We're back here in Toronto. Let's go on the field and check out Taniwani. She's bundled up. Tony La Russa. And behind it, here's a DH for the Sox. Mercedes. Ground ball right side. Simeon is there, 1 down. Now it's Maya Randall. Ground ball on the line, fielded by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 down. And now it's Andrew Vaughn. 50th pitch coming. Line drive, that would dip down for Vaughn. 2 outs into Vaughn, and the tying run is at first base with 2 outs. Now it's up to Garcia. Not up to, but it was sent in for Louis Garcia, who doubled earlier. Ground ball Vlad. Inning is over. Halfway home in game 3, the score is the Blue Jays 1 and the White Sox 0. And now it is Louis Guerrero Jr. Then it's the number 8 batter and the number 9 batter is Danny Jansen. 53rd pitch coming. No action in either pen. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Flew bounced right by him. Ground ball past Giolito. Flat down by Anderson. And he's still out by a step or 2. 1 down. Giolito made an... Yeah, here's Joe Panic, and then it's Danny Jansen. And then the top Europe then continues. Little tapper, left side, fielded by Moncada. Throwing the run is high, but still caught by Brady with his foot on the bat, 2 down. Now it's Jansen. That's Mitch Garber's batting stance. Definitely is. Line drive, but caught by Montreal to the left of set to end it over. 1-2-3 of the Jays, but they still lead 1-0 after 5 minutes of play here in game 3. That's perfect. And here's top viewer Anderson, who has 1 of the 3 hits. And round ball, that's fair. It is fair. Went over right over the first base bat. Runner's going to second, and it's cut off by Simeon. Finally safe regardless if the throw didn't get cut off by Simeon, but that was fair. Yeah, it was, but. Time at center base, nobody out. I want to see that replay. I mean, that looked foul to me. Must have went right over the bat. He doubled the right. Even if it wasn't cut off by Simeon, it was just thrown to the shortstop who was covering center base. Shortstop was Bo Bichette. I don't think he was going to be out, even if it wasn't cut off. But, that went right over the bat. Left sided to me. Now went over the bat. For some, I thought the umpire was pointing to the foul territory, but he was pointing fair. He went a 3-1 touchdown to Montreal. And that is a ball. Ball 4, 2-1, nobody out in the 6th inning. So double plays in order. But now it's Moncada, and this could be dangerous. And they're starting to warm up Tim Meza in the Jays pen. Here we got 1-1 count. And that is low, 2-1. Here we go, 2-1 count. Ground ball. That could be 2. And that's going to be a... No, it's not knowing double play. It's a return throw pulled flat off the bat. So it's not a 3-6-3 double play. It's only a 3-6 fielder's choice. Montana reaches first. The runner at first is out. Here's a Brady who runs in the corners, 1 out. 1-2 count. Here we go. Timer 90 feet away. Ground ball, base hit for Abreu, and the game's tied. RBI sent over Jose Abreu to right center, and game 3 is tied at 1. 1-1, 2 on, 1 out, top. 1-1, 2 on, 1 out, top sits. Scores 1-1 here in game 3. 1-2. Ground ball, that could be 2. 6, 4, 3, double play, and the inning's over. The White Sox do get 1, since it's RBI single by Jose Abreu. Manoah sits the score down. The White Sox 1, and the Blue Jays 1 here in game 3. We're back here in Toronto. Let's go to the field and check out with Tony Watney again. No idea who it is. And do I here's Marcus Semien. Shift is on. Ground ball, didn't ship it right to Abreu. Throw to Giglio Tavern, got Semien by 10 feet, 1 down. There's Bo Bichette, who's really struggling in the series. 0 for 9, I think. It said 0 for 8, but now it's 0 for 9. 0 for 2 in the game, though. Ground ball, flying down in Montreal, and there's 2 down in the 6th. Now it's Guerrero's 0 for 2 ground. That's first ground. That wasn't an RBI ground though. That was in the first inning. And that's a line drive foul. So 0 for 2 grounds and an RBI. Surely the only run for Toronto so far. The first inning was an RBI ground out. 1-2 count. Ground ball up the middle. And it's up the middle. Base hit. Out of the reach of Montreal. First hit of the game for Vlad. As he represents the Doe at round 2 outs here in the 6th. And they're starting to warm up in the bullpen. They're starting to warm up Evan Marshall in the SOX pen. They're starting up in both pens right now. I believe a righty in both. Here's Hernandez. And that's a pop-up. He got under the 12-6 curve. And then it's over. 1 hit and 1 left for the Jays. And the 6th score still 1-1. There's Mercedes. Yeah, there's a lefty warm up in the Jays pen and a righty warm up in the Sox pen. Pitcher in the bat third of the game. Here's Mercedes. Full count. Huge pitch. And that is low ball for Mercedes. Works the walk, and it's a leadoff walk in the 7th. 80th pitch will be coming. Keep him in. Here's Grandal. Foul ball. Definitely a double play tandem with the 1 speed. That's all Tapper, and it's like they're not going to go the 2nd because they don't want. That's a dead idea because he could be safe, could be thrown away. So Grandal, 1-3 ground. Runner does advance to second base now. Runner sent it 1 out for Andrew Vaughn. Vaughn lines or grounds 1 to Vlad. 2 down, but the runner does advance over to 3rd. Runner at 3rd, 2 out, 2 in the 7th. Here right now, here's Louis Garcia. Now let's keep him in the game, the same pitcher. It's a full count too. That's all Tapper. 72 speed, down a hurry for Semien, and he's out, and then in and over. And the White Sox strand the Doe 90 feet away. 7 minutes stretch time here at the ballpark. The score is still 1-1. Bottom 7. Both teams have 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. Here's Teles, who 3 hits, 2 singles. 1 in the 1 out card game, 1 in the division series, and that was his first extra base hit of the series and the postseason. 1 for 2 with that double. 1 on count. That's a ground ball foul. No one was there. I mean, shift was on. I mean, he only missed the extra bases by 3 feet. 1-2 down. Swing and a miss strike 3 as he tried to pull the circle change. Was way out in front of it, 1 down. 2nd strike down there for Giolito. Eric Richard is 0 for 2 with a couple of ground outs. 77 pitch coming. And a little nubber out of foul. A little jam shot. Really not a nubber, but 2-2 count. And it's foul ball on the closest curve right below the zone. 2-2 count. Another tapper to battle as he fouled out the circle change below the zone. Now he does heater, line drive, base hit, and then the shift, and then will hit the sidewall. It'll actually go all the way to the corner, and he will stop beside it with a 1-out double, representing the go-ahead run here in the 7th. A little jam shot. Maybe only going to be a single if the shift wasn't on. Would have been a hit anyways. Now here comes the Chicago pitching coach. He's throwing only 83 pitches. Now then our keep him in. Same guy still up in the bullpen. 3-winders count to Gurriel. Round ball, and that is botched by Montreal. The runner will reach. Runner center will advance to third. Batter reaches most likely. They'll say base hit. Now the runners at corners 1 out for Joe Panik. And now this might be the end of the day for Giolito. And it looks like it will be. Evan Marshall's coming in. Runners on base are responsible with Giolito. 1 appearance, pitched 2/3 in an inning. Looks like they had no hits. And running on base runners, looks like. It's a righty. 2-1 count. And ground line. This could be 2. And Marshall comes in, gets a double play, and the Blue Jays do not score. 5-4-3 double play that inning. We headed the 8th with the score still 1-1 here in Toronto. Marshall comes in, it's a 5-4-3 double play. Giolito voted in the decision no matter who wins the game. And left side here comes Meza. So both stars voted in the decision no matter who wins the game. Here's Meza, the lefty. 1 appearance. Got the win in 1, or 2 appearances, not the win. I think you have to win in one of the games in the division series, obviously. Pitched 4 innings. Then you got the win maybe in game 2, because I think they won that game 6-4 in like 13 innings or something. Either way, 2 appearances, 1-0 record, pitched 4 innings. Foul ball. 2-seam fastball, slider, and a 4-seam fastball. So 2 fastballs now, and a slider popped up down the right field line, and it's caught by Hernandez, led to Dizelle, just unfair territory by the foul line, 1 down. 7 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 2 walks, no strikeouts, and 90 pitches thrown with Robbie Ray, but unfortunately with no decision, but better than loss. And they're still in this game. Line drive, a bad jump by the right fielder, and it's in for a base hit. Both the Stars looked in the decision. Here's Mancata, 1-2 count. He's 0 for 3, and it's a foul ball. One, 2 count, and it's a ground ball on the line. It is a foul ball. Not really down the line, but yeah, in front of the bat. 1-2 count. Oh, never will stay fair. It will. Luckiest hit. Runner will go all the way to third, and the go-ahead is 90 feet away with 1 out. A luckiest hit of all time. Wait, is he suggesting a pinch run for the runner at first? I just see how. Actually, that might be a good idea to avoid. Because now the Braves up. He's driven the only run for the SOX. They have someone else speedier? Oh, they do. Hamilton because maybe did steal second base, or if it's a little number, they have to go to first. Who else can play second base or third base? I don't know who else can play. Anderson can. Oh yeah, Lamb can play third base. So I think we're good. So, yeah, Billy Hamilton will pinch run for Juan Mancata at first base. Because he can possibly steal, and there goes Hamilton. And so a tapper, the runner will score. I think both runners are sent. I meant to send, no, the runner at first base only, but both runners came. Both runners were stealing. I just meant to send a runner at first base. But either way, it's an RBI ground up for Jose Abreu as he has driven in both runs for the White Sox. It's now 2-1 White Sox. Runner sent at 2 outs for Adam Eaton. Well, tapper fielded by the pitcher, and the inning is over. But the White Sox do get 1. It's an RBI ground up by Jose Abreu, and he has driven in both runs for Chicago. Middle of 8, the score is now the White Sox 2 and the Blue Jays 1. There's some routes to work with. for Toronto, down 1. And why is it? And Jake Leno replaced Billy Hamilton defensively at third base after as Machado was pinch run for by Billy Hamilton. And I saw him up the closer Liam Hendricks is just 3 saves and I believe 4 appearances. I don't know, but he has 4 appearances, 3 for 3 on saves. He had 1 appearance that wasn't a save. It was game 1 of the division series. Here's Danny Jansen, top of your final shift is on. Time run is at the plate. Ground ball where no one was. That center just hung, all the way to the wall by the 328 sign. Is he gonna try for a triple? No, he won't. But it's a leadoff double, as he represents the tying run here in the 8th. Now it's Simeon, and they're all in the bullpen. They're also starting to warm up Aaron Bummer, along with Liam Hendricks. Ground ball to the right side. Runner will advance. Throw to first is in time. Runner at third, 1 out. Time run 90 feet away here in the 8th. So Simeon did the bare minimum, not the runner over. Here's Bo Bichette. Infield's in. Time run 90 feet away. 2-1 count. Ground ball up the middle, and they're going to go home. It's a wild throw. Everybody safe. Should have just went to first. Instead, Anderson, which is a ground ball up the middle, fielded it, threw it wildly at home. Would have been safe anyways. The minute should have just went to first. But here's Guerrero tied here in Toronto. So it's a fielder's choice because although neither runner was out, it's still a fielder's choice. And RBI for Bo Bichette. And we're tied at 2. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Snapped his bat. This could be a double play, and it will be. They're picked by Abreu. But the White Sox Blue Jays do tie the game, so really that blunder by Anderson didn't mean anything because he was only safe even if it was an online throw. Blue Jays did 1. We headed the 9th, and game 3 with a score 2-2. Yeah, even if Anderson threw that online, he was going to be safe because, I mean, he had like 50 speed the runner, and it was a ground ball at the middle, and he threw it like off his back foot, so it would have been safe anyways. 2-2, top 9, here's Mercedes. Over 2 with a walk, little jam shot, or a ground ball glove foot by Vlad Meza, 1 down. Now it is Yasmani on those 0 for 3. 3-1 hitters count. And ground ball, that should have been ball 4 instead. And it's thrown behind the pitcher. And it is out of play. And the runner would have sent a base. So then I'll slap Vlad with an E3. I don't know why no one was going after that ball. Well, because the guy I was using was, I think, Vlad, and the catcher just watched the ball go right by him. But lucky for him, it went in the dugout. Could have stopped it, but didn't move because I had to hit, I think, L1 or L2 to switch him. To like switch him or user him, but either way I think it was going to the dugout anyway. But yeah, I think it was going to the dugout actually anyway. So here we go. They call that an E3. Runner does advance to second base because it was thrown into the dugout from the infield, so 1 base. Yeah, we probably want more than 1 speed out there. Danny Mended will pinch run for Yasmani Grandal. So that means the bad catcher would have some time. And then bottom of the 9th, here we go. I don't have anyone warming up. Brennan, this guy, I guess. He's not warm, but whatever. Joe Pop. Pretty good. It's cold, but 4-seam fastball, slider, change up, and a 2-seam fastball. So I want to warm up. They're also up Tyler Chadwood in the bullpen. It's 2-0 in the postseason. Here we go. Runner base is responsible for the previous pitcher. Here's Vaughn. Ground ball to the pitcher. Runner will not advance. 2 down. Or correction. Danny Mendez pinch runner for Yasmani Grandal at second base. I forgot to set him as at first. Here's Louis Garcia. Chance to do in the lead. Little jam shot. Will it get down? It will! Okay. I'm just going to stop at second. So the run was on a score anyways. It's a double for Louis Garcia, and the White Sox have the lead. I didn't mean to jam it like that, but yeah, it probably wasn't going to be a double, but I accidentally just ran right by it because I was trying to send the runner home. It was like a jam shot and just ran right by it. Accidentally. The run was on a score anyways because they were running on anything. It was like a pop-up they tended to. Here's Anderson. Fly ball, and that double not gonna kill anybody because the runner was on a score regardless. The only thing that made a difference is probably should have just been a single. But either way, would have been an RBI anyways. White Sox 2-1. We headed to the bottom of the ninth with the White Sox up 3-2. White Sox 3 outs away from taking a 3-0 series lead and being 1 win away from the World Series for the first time since 2005. Definitely, yeah, because we only have one bench player left, right? Yeah, so Zach Collins will replace Danny Mended defensively beyond the plate. The last bench player, or not Danny Mended. Zach Collins will replace Danny Mended defensively behind the plate. Last bench player, so first action for him, but he only did it at bat probably. Well, unless it does extras. No extra in a roll, by the way. And I still have Liam Hendricks warming up. Bummer's ready and waiting. And here comes Liam Hendricks, the White Sox closer. 4 appearances, 3 for 3 on saves. He also had an appearance that wasn't a save. 4 innings pitched. No average versus right-handed batters. 100 average versus left-handed batters. Here's a righty. Here's Hernandez. 4-5-6 2 up. Ground ball where no one was. Base hit. So leadoff man on. Tyner at first base. Winner will be coming into play. It's the heart of their lineup. You might maybe see a sacrifice, maybe, because it's Tellez, but also, and he's bunting, and it's a pop up. No, it's just not a pop up. It's caught, and he's out. But they had he's out at second, but the center base had to run all the way over. So it actually wasn't a pop. He bunted it right into the ground. It hit the ground right in front of the plate. Hendricks threw the second off his back foot. So it's a 1-4 fielder's choice. Runner first, 1 out for Randall Gritchett. Double play ends it. Foul ball 1-2. So a single and a bunted in the fielder's choice was Tellez. He has 21 speed, so this wasn't a double play. 1-2 count and another foul ball. Double play ends it. Home run wins it for Toronto. A nub shot, a jam shot on the line, and Ethan's got this one and foul ground, 2 down. White Sox 1 out away from taking a 3-0 series lead and being 1 win away from the World Series. Here's Luis Gurriel Jr., timer at first base, winner at the plate. A jam shot, fielded by Abreu. He'll take it himself, and the White Sox win it 3-2 in Game 3, and they're taking a 3-0 series lead in this best-of-7 series. As Hendricks gave up a hit, then it was a bunted in the hit, single, fielder's choice, foul out, and then a 360 ground ball. And the White Sox take game 3-3-2 as they take the lead in the 9th inning, and they shut it down in the bottom of the 9th. Hendricks 4 for 4 on saves, and he's been lights out in the postseason. Winning pitchers Evan Marshall is 1-0 now. Top hitter for the White Sox, Luis Garcia. Losing pitchers Tim Mesa is now 1-1, and top hitter for the Blue Jays is Danny Jansen. White Sox win game 3-2 over the Blue Jays here in Toronto as they lead this ALCS 3-9 as they're 1 win away from the Fall Classic. And if they can hit there, it'll be their first World Series appearance since 2005. And there's only been there's only been like one team in MLB history that's come back down 3-0 in a series to win the series. Astros did that last year. They just didn't win the series. They were down 3-0 and ended up winning. Lost game 1, 2, and 3. Won game 4, 5, and 6, but lost game 7. So it's not impossible, but highly unlikely. But still have hope, but it's highly unlikely that Toronto will come back. But you never know. As Vinny J. never know. What a game! 3 runs and 8 hits, no errors for the White Sox. Yeah. Also, wasn't that on that error? Yeah, I was on that error. Vlad kind of tossed on the dam, and it wasn't my fault that I was throwing. I probably should have hit it myself, but it was a bad throw. It was behind the pitcher. So 3 runs and 8 hits, no errors for the White Sox. 2 runs and 9 hits, 1 error, which is by Vlad for the Blue Jays. Player of the game is Garcia. Went 2 for 4, 2 doubles, and an RBI. Should have probably been a double. Really, a first double. If I dove, even if he dove, he might have missed it or whatever, but probably should have been a double and a single. Instead it was 2 doubles, but either way it would have been an RBI because it was a little jam shot. There's 2 outs, so he's running out anything. I mean, the runner was almost at third base by the time the ball came down. And then Brady drove in the other 2 runs, first 2 runs. Garcia drove in the 3rd run, and then Bot Store, Toronto. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. drove in the 1st run, and Bo Bichette drove in the 2nd run. As Blue Jays got 1 in the 2nd, White Sox got 1 in the 6th, Blue Jays got 1 in the 1st, White Sox got 1 in the 6th, 1 in the 8th, Blue Jays got 1 in the 8th, and so basically, Blue Jays got 1 in the 1st, White Sox got 1 in the 6th, both teams got 1 in the 8th, and the White Sox got 1 in the 9th, so they got out-hit by 1. Blue Jays out-hit the White Sox 9-8, but the White Sox outscored the Blue Jays 3-2. So, yeah. Simeon and Jansen were the 2 Blue Jays players who scored both runs, or the Blue Jays players who scored the runs. Good game. A lot of the extra base hits. I mean, if you let Jansen, Simeon, Richard, and Tellez all had doubles, Garcia had 2 doubles, should have only been 1, but I accidentally ran by the ball, and really, by the time I realized that, I can't really send the dive at the first base. But either way, it didn't really affect anything, because the runner was, like I said, the runner was on a score, and Garcia ended up never scored after that, so really it didn't affect anything. It just counts as a double instead of single, but trust me, I accidentally did run by that ball, but the runner was on a score anyway, so. Yeah, if you watch the replay, which why not? Let's just let the replay twit. I mean, Garcia, 9th inning. I'll just do this. Well, yeah, I mean that throwing error kind of cost him the game, but here, I mean that first. I mean, let's look at the runner here. I mean, can you really say if he dot the ball right there, if he's gonna? I guess you could say that if he came up firing, but you can't. I mean, who knows? It could be an offline throw. I mean, he could have the ball right now instead of going by him, and it's a perfect strike to the plate. But you can't say. I mean, you can't just say, oh, he's gonna be out, because who knows? It could be a wild throw. I mean, it just happens, and I didn't try to purposely run by that ball. I just was trying to figure out how to run. I knew how to run, but I just didn't realize he was gonna miss the ball, and no, he did. So, anyway, you can't. He could have thrown that wildly. You can't, because it could have been a bad throw. I mean, it could have been a bad throw. It could have just been like a late throw, like a rainbow throw, where it had a lot of hang time. You just can't say that. Either way, it was a mistake. I didn't try to purposely run by it, because I'm not trying to go for the White Sox. I mean, I didn't try to purposely run by it, and who knows? It might have been a wild throw, I'd have been saying, but it's just a video game, and last time I didn't purposely try to run by that ball. So, but yeah. This is the video game, and there's always next game, which next episode of the series will be game 4 of this series, which most likely go up Tuesday. It looks like Tuesday, which will be tomorrow, I guess. If you're watching this video the day I post it, and then yeah, which will technically be the next video on this channel, I think, because I don't think I film it anytime today. The day I film this video will go up, which will be Monday, June 28th. Oh, that's time with those on the board. If you like the like button, subscribe if you have your mom, dad, grandparents, and uncles, friends, pets, and you know oh, that's time with those on the board. If you like the like button, subscribe if you have your mom, dad, grandparents, and uncles, pets, and friends about the videos, and you know I'm gonna see you in episode number 8 of its own Show 21 postseason series. See you in episode number 8, and you all have a bacon and go White Sox.